your watch knows that you worked out today. That's part of our life now. All right. Thank you so much. So let's just start to get those hips warmed up, everybody. We're going to start with alternating knee hugs. So we're standing up tall, feet about shoulder width apart. I want you to just grab on just below that knee and hug into the body. Hug into the body. We're going 1 and 1, asking a little bit of balance here. So feel free to grab onto something if you want to steady those feet. Almost here. I'm just going to finish setting up our timer. All right, let's turn this into ankle grabs. So I want you to alternatingly reach just above the ankle joint, grab on to where that shin bone meets the ankle, and we're looking for a little pull the foot into the booty. I want you to get a stretch here in the quads. Try to check that you're not rounding that back, right? Even as we're stretching, we want to stretch as if we're going to hold that posture tall. So navel in, shoulders down. Beautiful. All right, let's turn this into hip circles. So I want you to stand on one leg. We're going to draw a big circle and now reverse in the other direction. Let's just work on that left leg. Draw a big circle out and now draw that circle in. Getting some rotational movement through the hips. Keep the abs tight. Stand up tall. Let's go 2 more on this side. And beautiful. Switch legs. So establish that nice tall posture. And start that rotation out. Oh, that one's creaky. As I have been saying, the Stride 150 challenge, we've got 4 days left. The end of April is on Thursday, I believe. We've got 120 miles done so far, which is a lot, but we also still have to walk 30 miles in the next 3.5 days. Pretty cool. All right, let's jog in place. Shake those shoulders out. Keep the shoulders away from the ears.
With all these imperatives. We have to.
We have to. I mean, I'm not going to ask other people to step up to a challenge that I'm not going to do myself.
It was 150 kilometers on miles.
All right, turn this into jumping jacks. Nice, big, and wide.
It's okay, I only walk 150 kilometers.
Beautiful. Give me 10 more seconds and we're out. And 3, 2, 1. All right, friends. So here's the deal. We are going to have, hi Isaac, we're going to have 3 movements in each of your sets. 3 movements in each of your sets. We will repeat each set. We're actually just going to do the whole workout one time straight through, and then we'll repeat it again straight through. So lots of variation. I will show you options for holding dumbbells the whole time. We're going to start from the very bottom. We're going to grab either a single heavy dumbbell. You can hold it like this if it's a very, very heavy, or hold 2 right in front. We're going sumo squat, stand up, and then add a heel raise. So sumo squat, squeeze the butt, squeeze the inner thighs, and then lift those heels up, get your calves involved. We got 60 seconds here, starting now.
You want both of these?
No, I'm good. I'm going to use 1 dumbbell here. You hold them however is comfortable. Sumo squat, and then pause in that calf raise. I want you to really squeeze those calf muscles. You all right?
Yeah. Calves raises.
Oh, yeah. Calves are already feeling nice and sore. Woo. From lots of walking.
North Costello has a lot of hills.
Yeah, our neighborhood is extremely full of incline. We've been getting a lot of hill walking in. So if you're doing this without weight, you can just pick up the speed, right? If you're holding weight, I want you to go a little bit slower. I want you to make sure that you're getting as much fatigue as you can. We've got 10 seconds left. Whether you have weights or not, our goal is to be nearly at failure when this timer goes off. Do what you got to do to make that happen. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, friends. So holding on to 1 dumbbell, we're going to go single leg calf raise. So balance all your weight on that left foot, and we're going up and down. This is balance, also building some strength here. Now, again, without weights, maybe you go a little faster or without weights, maybe you never let that heel touch the ground, right? If you can see Nat, she's going bop, 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 up and down real fast.
Yeah, I mean, you can see now. Better guard your grill.
Right. We got 30 more seconds on this side. I think my physical therapist is watching on the Instagram live. I just want him to know I'm doing my calf raises as prescribed. Hello, give me extra credit. I have 12 seconds. Find that balance. Take a break when you hit failure. Come back into it. Woo! And 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Oof. Don't worry, we're gonna get that other side. Find your balance again. Put all your weight onto that right leg. Shoulders down. Let's get those heels off the ground. Here we go. Raise and lower. If you're holding a weight, you're going a little bit slower. If you're doing this as body weight, you're going faster, and never let that heel touch the ground. Woo. Oh, yes. Once I can tell my calves get really tired here because my raise goes from being a few inches off the ground to being like 2 centimeters off the ground. If you're starting to notice a difference in your range of motion, reset. We still have 30 seconds here. You got plenty of time. We're going for quality. Yes, yes. We got to do this balance work. It's some of the most frustrating stuff sometimes, but all athletes got to be good on one leg at a time. We got 10 more seconds. Let's go.
God.
Woo!
Bless America, I'll tell you what.
I know. I know. Woo! Give me 2 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, guys. We have a 30-second break. If you're holding on to those dumbbells, just let it go. Shake your shoulders out. Relax a little bit. All right. So next up, we're going to hit some side lunges. Again, that option, you can hold your single weight with both hands. If you've got a pair, you want to hold them just in front of your body. If you're doing body weight, go a little faster, a little more explosive. We're going to do a full minute on one side. I want you to draw your knee in if you can. Drop into that side lunge. Draw your knee in, balance, drop into that side lunge. Make sure your feet are staying in a line, so check those toes. 60 seconds on one side, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, and find that balance. Okay. Nice big group today. So good to see. Even though both Yvonne and Nicole did yesterday's workout, and I think there were talk of obscenities flying while they were doing it. There's some talk of not knowing if they were crying or sweating, and yet they showed up this morning. I mean, is that good stuff or what? We got 12 more seconds. You guys are so awesome. Look for failure in the next 10 seconds. I want you to get to the point where you almost can't get back up on the ground. 3, 2, and shake it out. Woo! Beautiful, guys. Few different ways to make that failure happen. You either add more weight, you add speed, or you make it more explosive. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Opposite side. Find how deep you want to go, and then try to hit that spot every time. As you stand back up, think about pushing into the outside of the heel that's hitting the ground. Push into the outsides of both feet. Feel those sides of the glutes line up. Yeah? Inner thighs getting a little stretch here every time. Woo, those inner thighs are really tight. You can lift the toe off the ground as you sink down. Squeeze the butt as you drive up. We got 10 seconds. Woo. Looking good, Kim. And 4, 3, 2, and beautiful. All right, friends. We're going to take it on to our backs for a bridge. If you have a weight or 2 weights, you're going to line right into your lap. Heels on the ground. We bridge up and down. We got 60 seconds. If you're doing body weight, I want you single leg bridges. I'll tell you when we're at halfway. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and we bridge. Let your head rest on the ground. Let your shoulders rest on the ground. My body weight, folks, you got 1 foot elevated. You are carrying just as much weight as if you had a dumbbell in your lap. Good. Check if you're getting the same height you were. This is your halfway point. Switch legs if you're on one leg. Let's go. Woo. How are we doing?
Yeah.
Yes. Glutes are happy. Happy glutes mean happy lower back. Keep going. 15 seconds. You get a big 30-second break in 5 seconds. Keep it going in 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work, guys. Grab some water if you need it. Okay. I'm going to show you our next move. If you're holding a dumbbell, we're going to go deadlift, 1 deadlift, 1 squat. So if you're holding a single dumbbell, you're going to squat, stand up, lengthen your arms, flat back, deadlift. Racket, squat, let it go, straight arm, deadlift. You can also do this. So if you have a pair, you're going deadlift and squat. If your body weight, right, squat, deadlift, make sure that you get all the way to the top every time, nice and tall. We go 60 seconds, 1 squat, 1 deadlift in 3, 2, 1. All right, for the squat, that weight is racked. For the deadlift, arms are straight, back is straight. Squeeze the glutes as you stand up. 1 and 1. So those glutes have just been fired up. Thank you to our bridge. So let's keep both of these movements asking of those glutes. I want you to feel the squeeze there. Our knees are just a hinge joint, right? They're just bending, but they're not loading weight into the knees. Keep your butt back on that squat. Good. You're sitting way far back in a chair every time you hit that squat. Chest up, eyes up. 6 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Nice job, guys. All right. If you've got light enough weights that you can get one of these weights overhead, we're going into a curtsy. So we're starting over here, curtsy, and then oblique crunch. So we curtsy lunge with that weight overhead. As we stand up, we draw knee and elbow together. You can do this without a weight. If the weight's too heavy, you go both hands, right? Overhead, curtsy, and then draw down. Let's go 60 seconds on each side, starting with the weight overhead. Here we go. Drop that leg diagonally behind you. Curtsy lunge. As you stand up, draw elbow and knee together. Curtsy lunge, draw together. We are using obliques on that draw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You might want to take this a little slower if you have weights. If your shoulders need a break, switch that double hand grip. Ooh. I have not been lifting a lot of weights since we got into quarantine. This feels very hard. We have 18 more seconds here. That standing leg, the one that's not moving at all, that should be starting to really tire out. You have 8 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Awesome work. All right, let's switch sides. Good job. Weight comes into the other hand. We go overhead, drop it back, diagonal curtsy lunge, and we draw elbow to knee. the balance of that is challenging, just leave that foot on the ground as you stand up. Good. That looks so good. Kim. Nice job, Risa. Almost there. Yes, that's standing leg, that's supporting leg. That's where we're squeezing. Keep getting tall. These are your last 15 seconds. You got it, Nicole. Keep the chest open. And 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo! This is your 30-second break, everybody. Hi. Oh, man. Moving right along. All right. So our next step, friends, you can hold, probably easiest to hold one dumbbell. Just choose one, hold it with wide, like this, one of each hand. You're gonna take a reverse lunge, pause at the bottom, rotate your navel and heart towards your front leg, rotate back to center, and then step together. Lunge backwards, rotate towards the front knee, rotate back to center before you stand up. We go 60 seconds full on each side. Hit it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step back, rotate with control toward your front knee.
Okay.
It's gonna be way harder if you go away from your front knee.
That's hard.
Good, find your tempo where you can get that full rotation, right? You don't make it any smaller. You can move at a little bit of a clip, but it should feel like half of a Russian twist every time you go to that side. That front leg starting to fatigue. We still have 20 more seconds here. Good. Find a spot to look at every time you rotate. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Ooh, yes. Nice work. I shake those legs out. Roll the shoulders back. Opposite side. Same movement in 3, in 2, in 1. Take off. Lunge, rotate, center, stand. When you drop back into that lunge and you pause, it's a good time to make sure those knees aren't way above in front of your toes. Your knees lined up with that second toe. You have a bend in your back leg. You're squeezing the glutes every time you stand up. Good. Take that tension out of the shoulders. Oh, yeah. 15 seconds, you got it. And 3, 2, rest. So good. We're getting into a high plank position for your third movement in this one. Give me your eyes real quick. We're gonna take your right leg first. It draws in, it extends out. Draws in, extends out, and then you switch sides. You're going 2 to each side. So in crunch, out flex the glutes. In crunch, out squeeze the glutes. 2 on each side. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. We're off. Crunch, flex. Crunch, flex, switch legs. On that extension, I don't need the leg to go super high. I just need you to squeeze your booty as hard as you can. Lengthen that leg as far out as you can. Oh yes, my friends that did yesterday's workout, how are those shoulders feeling? I, for one, feel like I did 100 push-ups. Less than 12 hours ago. Oh, almost there. Navel hold strong, but keep breathing. Your 30-second break is 7 seconds away, team. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. Take those shoulders out. Give yourself a little love. Hey, what's up? Very nice work. All right. Cool stuff, guys. We have so much time left. We're still together for so long. Isn't that great? I was worried. All right. Next up, we're going to do 30 seconds to each side of a squat and chop. Without a dumbbell, if you don't have a weight, you're going to go squat and squeeze your butt as you extend your arms. And you can make this a little explosive as long as you're getting it through the glutes.
You're twisting the foot.
With the weight, yeah, we're going to take the weight from our front pocket if we were wearing jeans, right? Squat, front pocket, stand, pivot your heel up, and extend. We're going 30 seconds to each side. It's cutting the same diagonal that a seatbelt would put if you were riding in a car, yeah? Start on one leg, or excuse me, start in that squat position, drop your butt down, take your weight down to your hips. Let's go. Stand, extend, watch the weight as it goes side to side. When you straighten your arms, you can lift your heel up a little bit so that that foot can pivot as you turn your hips towards your weight. I want you to feel this through your core and glutes squeeze hard as you go. Without stopping, we're going to change direction. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1, other side. It should almost feel like you are exploding your hips up so fast, so hard, that that weight gets shoved into the air. Last 10 seconds here. Oh, yes. Keep going. 3, you got it, Yvonne. 2, and rest. Whoa. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to come a little closer so you can see this next one. Give me your eyes. We're going clam is option 1. So option 1, you're going full 60 seconds. Your feet stay together, your knees lift apart. The outside of your butt is going to start to burn. Option 2, you're going to raise almost into a side plank. So your knees are bent, your elbows on the ground. As you raise this top knee, you're going to lift your hips off the ground, squeeze your butt as hard as you can. Drop the knees together, drop the butt to the ground. Lift your knee, squeeze your glutes, everything comes off. So you're getting your hips up as you take that leg up. This is hardcore obliques glute medius work. We go 60 seconds, try both variations in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So your top hand, you can put wherever's comfortable, yeah? It can be on your hips, so you feel like you're lifting your hips into your base. As you squeeze, the bottom glute is gonna have to do a lot of work, yeah? The booty that is closest to the ground is the one that's really doing the lifting here. Drag those knees apart, keep your abs in. Yes. Oh, try not to lose that height. Let's get it all the way up. Feet stay together the whole time. Keep those feet together. Sneakers are touching the whole time. Yes. Oh, this is tough, yeah. 10 seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Flip sides. Give a little smack to that part that is shouting.
Are you trying to hit you?
No, you only smack your own butt in this class, no one else's. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're back. So I do always the first few pretty slow. I want to kind of make sure my elbow's in the right position. I want to make sure that my knees are bent the way that I need them to. It should feel like at the top you can really squeeze your glutes super, super hard. So find that position, and then you can kind of pick up the tempo just a little bit. Let that neck stay pretty neutral. You don't want to crane. You don't need to look down towards your feet. Look out on the horizon. That's right. Right, Marielle, looking good. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Keep squeezing that bottom glute. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30 seconds. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweat fest in here.
Seriously warm. Okay, friends. So our last one before we repeat everything from the very, very top. We go 3.5 minutes of an AMRAP set. So as many times through as you can complete these 5 movements. If you have weights, you can use them here. This is what it looks like. We're going 5 thrusters. So if you have dumbbells, they can be right under your wrist. You're in plank. Feet come outside your hands. You can lift in a quick bicep curl, back to plank. 5 of these, your butt stays low the whole time. Then you're gonna lay on your stomach and go 10 Supermans, really accentuating the squeeze of the glutes and hamstrings. And then on your back, weight in your lap, 15 bridges. 5 thrusters, 10 Supermans, 15 bridges, as many times through that as you can get. You got 3.5 minutes, starting now. Whew. Can I grab this in the way?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
5 thrusters.
5 thrusters. All right. So if you got dumbbells, we want one under each hand. You're gonna pop those legs to the outside. Give me a quick bicep curl. You stay down in that super low squat the whole time. Eyes up as you lift those weights up. When you're done those 5 thrusters, you're on your stomach. Do those Supermans 10 times. Don't make eye contact with anybody during the Superman, and especially during the bridge. That's when it gets real weird. You're already through your first minute. After those 10 Supermans, you're into 15 glute bridges. Stack those dumbbells onto your lap if you can handle it. Those glutes are very strong. They can take lots of weight. Oh yes, 15 with the dumbbell on those bridges. That is just plenty. You're halfway through this set, guys. Can you go all the way through everything 2 times?
Or if you're not 4.
Yeah, I bet Nat's already on her 5th or 6th round, probably. Kim S., I know you're probably 13 in. Oh, yeah. Those thrusters, get your weight into your heels. No knees. Weight is in your heels. Yes, guys. You're coming into having about 60 seconds left right now. Last minute. Woo! 37 seconds. Where we at? Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I want you to remember how many rounds you get done because we finished with this AMRAP set today. And I want us all to beat where we end right now. So we're gonna use this as our benchmark and then we're gonna come back. I'm ready to crush it. You've got 12 seconds left, team, come on. And 3, 2, and rest. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is your halfway point in this workout. Take a recovery. Perfect time to grab some water, reset your ponytail, do all the things.
Die a little bit.
No, Don, no dying.
First bus.
No laying down. All right, Zoom friends, I want you all to tell me, how many rounds did we get through? 1 round? Who got through 2 rounds? Who got through 2.5 rounds? Who got through 3 rounds? Erica, I can't tell if you're giving me the finger if you're telling me how many you did. That looks a lot like obscenity, I can't tell.
We got through 4.
Okay, Natalie, you got through 16, right? No, 4? Yeah, 4. Natalie's not here to play today, guys. Unlike every other workout she does where she's totally not giving it her all. Today, she's really means it. All right, so we do all of that again from the tippy top, and then we're done. It's time to grab your dumbbell. So we're going back to sumo squat, calf raise. Holding onto dumbbells, you either have a pair right in front of your hips, single right in front of your face, or you're going body weight very fast. 60 seconds, sumo squat with a calf raise, starting in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's roll. Oh, that feels different than the first time we did it. So you can totally go at your own tempo, right? I'm doing, for me, what we're gonna call a heavy weight right now. I'm going pretty slow. You guys totally find your own tempo. This is your halfway point, 30 seconds. If you need to pick it up, pick it up. If you need to get those heels higher for more calf burn, do it.
Calf burn is glute burn now.
You got the glute burn?
Calf burn and glute burn at the same time.
That calf glute, essentially 50% of your body. You got time for 1 more rep you feel real good about. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Okay, we're working on single leg. I'm gonna put my weight down here. You can totally keep holding onto your weights. 1 minute, all on one leg. Calf raise, get those heels up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this probably, if you're on Zoom, best thing to do is to look at something that's not moving. So look away from the screen because we're just gonna throw you off. Find something right at your eye level. Maybe it's your windowsill, your curtains, the top of your couch. You got 25 more seconds on this side. Reset whenever you need to. Pick up the pace when you're ready. Good, good. Find that height, you can do it. And 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Holy calf.
Holy cow. There's more dad jokes here at Thursdays at 10 a.m. All right.
Holy veal.
On that. Other side, 60 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Single leg, let's go. Holy veal. That's good.
Really feel like this is revealing a weakness.
Right? Oh, wait, is that another veal joke? Try to relax those shoulders, guys. Get that tension out. Remember the collarbone wide. Chin level with the ground. You can do it. Stay tall. 12 seconds. We're done with calves after this. We are. 3, 2, and rest. Yes. Beautiful work. Okay, side lunge time. We go 60 seconds to one side. You either are gonna hold that weight with both hands. You can also hold it in the opposite hand as where you're lunging, and you can add a row to that balance. So this is only if that weight is light enough that you feel comfortable pulling it with one arm. So if you have the weight in your right hand, you're gonna step out with that left leg, lunge to the side, pull together, pause, row the arm up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, 60 seconds on this side. If you already did a crazy shoulder and chest workout yesterday like I did, you can totally not do the row.
But if you did one today, wow.
Extra credit, either way.
No way.
Remember, we are keeping those abs zipped, so those rib cages are closed. Pull through the abs. Feel all those muscles that were helping us do that clam exercise now. So good. Yes. Love those double arm rows. You guys are so strong. 10 seconds. Yes, Kim, get it. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Yes. Glutes. We hit the other side, my friends. Roll the shoulders back. In 3, in 2, in 1, other side. Yes. Take it as slow as you need to feel everything in this movement. On the way down, try to control how fast your body comes closer to the ground. We're not just letting gravity force us down. Those quad muscles are slowly lowering you, and then you push off and explode. Yes. So good, Yvonne. Stay with it. 10 seconds. Elbows in. That's right, Becky. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. Nice work. We get to hit the floor, my friends. We're going into those bridges. Piling up dumbbells right onto the crease of your lap. We have a full 60 seconds of this bridge in 3, 2, 1, and let's lift off. Total squeeze through the glutes as hard as you can to get to the top. So if you're on one leg, you got 5 more seconds, so you switch it up. 3, 2, 1, single leg switches your last 30 seconds. Friends, I want you to make sure that you're not hyperextending your lower back, so tuck your pelvis in just a little bit. Tuck that pelvis forward, still squeezing the muscles with intention. Abs are tight. Let that head rest on the ground, don't lift the neck. You have 8 seconds starting now. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Amazing, guys. 30-second water break right now. Let's do it. Yeah. Walking those 7 miles that we're supposed to walk today and tomorrow is going to be really interesting. Super interesting.
Report to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it when I get back. We have a new May challenge in the work for all my Stride folks. I'm not going to tell you all about it right now, but it's called the Dirty Dozen, and it's fantastic. We will be sharing those details very soon. Okay, so we're heading back to your reverse lunge with that rotation. So make sure you're going to get the most here if you keep the dumbbell just a little bit off of your chest. If you're hugging it to the chest, then you're kind of carrying the weight of your torso. So get those elbows off your rib cage, the shoulders down, weight right in front of the shoulders. And as you rotate, I want you to feel like it's coming from the abs. Try not to just twist and let the weight rest on your body. Here we go, one side at a time in 3, 2, 1. We step back. We rotate towards the knee. We rotate back to the center. Feet together, same side, let's go. Keep it up, keep it up. Oh, Stanya hiked 7 miles yesterday and then showed up for this leg workout. What is good? Oh, Cammy, girl, looking so strong. I gave Cammy the heavy weights. I know exactly what dumbbells she has.
Cammy took those.
Cammy got the heavy weights.
Cammy! Cammy!
We got 16 more. It's just screaming. Woo!
Get what you deserve!
Yes. 8 more seconds, 8 more seconds. 3, 2, and shake it out. Beautiful job, guys. Roll the shoulders back. Oh. Cammy's allowed to get the heavy weights because Cammy also has a hot tub that she can go in right as soon as we're done this workout. So she can use heavy weights, whole thing, twice as much as everybody else. That's the rules. Other side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge. Rotate, center, together. If you want to make this harder for your balance, as you step together, you lift that leg or do what Nat Morgan's doing right now. She is hitting a hop as she comes up from that lunge. Hero vibes, you know what I mean? They don't just give, you know, the title professional fighter to anybody. That's why. We got 18 more seconds. Yes, yes, still breathing. That's right, Diana. So strong. And 3, 2, 1. Here's your quick break. We're going to drop those weights to the ground. We're coming into your plank position, my friends. This time I want 3. You draw in, extend. Draw in, extend, draw in, extend, switch legs. 3 on the right, 3 on the leg. Make sure that leg goes very, very, very far out. Don't flex the back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Draw it in, flex out by extending, squeezing your butt, pushing your heel as far away as you can. I know it's tempting to look towards your knee, right? Make sure that your muscles are working, but we don't need to crane our neck. So look down towards the ground, just about a hand in front of your face, right? Keep the hips steady, keep the elbows nice with a tiny, tiny, tiny micro bend in the elbows so they're not locked out. Working hard for another 10 seconds. Let's go. And rest. Yes, team. Oh my gosh. You have exactly 2 rounds to finish. 2 small sets, all right? And then we are finished. Grab water. You got another time to rest here, another 20 seconds. When we pick up the weights, when we get back on our feet, we're going back to that rotational squat and extend. Look at my heel as I stand up. That heel lifts up. So I'm turning my butt cheek, I'm turning my knee, I'm turning my heel, all to rotate towards that weight that I'm lifting. That was just an excuse to trip everybody into looking at my butt. Like that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We squat. Speechless.
Yeah, just.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. You can do this without the weights, right? You squat.
I'm Billy Sam now.
Remember, it's like you're throwing the weight off your hip. That's how hard you're extending and squeezing through those hips. We're switching sides in 3, 2, 1, switch sides.
Really hard to do coordination.
There you go. It's like you're doing a really bad job of putting out a fire, throwing the bucket just straight up into the burning window, right? That's not working now, I'm wet.
Sounds like my life.
It's a huge metaphor, that's right. 3, 2, and rest. Nice work, guys. We come down onto the ground. We're gonna line your elbow right up with your shoulder. Take a look down. We want your shoulders, your hips, and your heels to all be in line with each other. So take a quick glance down. And now we're gonna lift that top knee and pick the hips up in 3, 2, 1. Knee up, hips up. And drop the hips down. Feet stay together. Side lying, abductor raise. Side lying clamshell. Has a couple different names. Oh.
Man.
Ooh, yes. The left side of my butt is really sore.
Too much right side. Smooth.
Good, good, good. There it is. Feel like you're lifting your whole body. Your whole body's weight is getting lifted by the glute medius that's closest to the floor. That booty that's closest to the floor. That's doing the lifting. In 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 60 seconds here, friends. Check that line. We got shoulders, hips, and heels all in line with each other. Elbow right under your shoulder. Chest proud. In 3, 2, 1. Lift up. So speeding through this might mean that you don't necessarily feel it as much. If you're having trouble getting that connection into the hips, if you feel like you're only feeling it in your shoulder, your neck, take a second, reset your shoulders, and then lift and go really, really slow. Pause for a second at the top where that leg, knees are apart, and you're really flexing to get that width between the knees. Pause for a second there, and then come down with control. Yes, 10 more seconds here. We're about to hit that last set, friends. We're almost there. That's right. In 3, 2, 1. This is 30 seconds rest, our last break of the day.
Oh, man.
I know.
This is really intense and I'm sweating so much, but just not having crazy hit stuff is pretty serious.
See, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, so I'll just say nothing. Okay,
Sorry.
Here we go. We're gonna do our final ladder, everybody. 5 thrusts, 10 Supermans, 15 bridges. You know exactly what you did last time. We're gonna try and beat that, right? If you did 2.5 rounds, let's try to get all 3. If you did 4 rounds, I don't know what to tell you.
You're fine, come on, Nat.
3.5 minutes. Here we go, team. Finish it in 3, in 2, in 1, go. No, it's great, thank you. 5 thrusters, 10 Supermans, 15 bridges. Whew. Ah. Whew. Oh, team, you are just 1 minute in. You got plenty of time. That's right, everybody. Keep pushing. I'm right there with you. We haven't even hit that halfway mark yet. You got lots of time left. Keep going. Oh no. So we started at 10 today. Everything will be on YouTube. If you just happen to get here late, don't worry about it. Good job, Becky. Keep going, keep going. This is it, guys. Less than 90 seconds left. We need to finish this workout. I want you to be proud of what happens in these last 60 seconds that are starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Your last minute is now. Keep it up. You got it, Yvonne. You got it, Veronica. West, we're almost there. 32 seconds. There's still time, guys. 16 seconds. There's still time. Even just 1 rep more than what you did the first time around. That is success. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, friends, your leg day is complete. Awesome work. Thank you so much. We will do a quick stretch. Thank you for working so hard. All of these workouts will go on YouTube, so if you missed it, I have the link. Just holler at me if you can't find it. All right, let's stretch. Legs. Oh, yeah. Up to your feet. And we're going to take those feet wide. Get into that side lunge position. And let's stretch out the inner thigh. You can rest your elbow on that bent thigh. Just come low enough so the extended leg is getting a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Good. So let's pivot ourselves so that we're in a lunge. So you're just going to flip yourself, eyes facing your toes, come into a lunge here. Hands are outside of that knee. Good. As comfortably as you can, we're going to straighten the knee that's in front. So you might have to step those feet a little bit together, straighten your front leg until we get the back of the leg stretching out. And now we're going to get those calves stretched out, so lift your toes a little bit. Oh, that's a calf stretch. Oh. Breathe into that feeling. Let it go. Good. Come back to center. Let's hit the other side. So we start with our lunge, inner thigh stretching. Take those big inhales. We're going to suck in air through the nose to that big filtration system, and then let it all out through the mouth. Pivot. Let's get into your lunge. Find that comfortable place where you can just release your hips a little closer to the ground. Good. Pull that back foot in a little bit. Step your feet a little closer together, and let's extend your front knee. Straighten that front leg as far as you can. Stretch the back of the hamstring out. And now keeping your heel down, lift your front toes until we get a calf stretch. Good. Stand up tall. We're going to give a little love to those hips. So just coming back to those hip circles. I want you to take it in and step the knee out. Like you're stepping that foot up and over a gate, and then up and in. One more on the side. Beautiful. Switch sides. So we will be, today I'm gonna work on our May schedule, guys. So if you have any feedback, just DM me, email me, hit me up on Facebook, whatever. I would love to hear what you want more of, less of. Anything would be super helpful. All right, let's take a big forward fold. Take those arms up in the sky. Reach for the ceiling. Reach for the sky. Inhale all the air. Exhale, fold yourself down. Hang here for a moment. Let yourself sway just gently side to side. Feel the ground supporting you. The earth is holding you up. You've got everything you need. Roll yourself all the way back up to stand. Roll the shoulders back. My friends, let's start this week. Good job. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you.
Erica, good talk, Kim. Thank you.